Welcome back, everyone. Now it is time for the tarot portion of our show. And I went ahead and put everything out just to save us some time. Although I have other cards over here for some clarifying cards like I normally do. Now I want to talk about, let's do the inside cards first because I will forget to do that. So first we have Etta, which is the white poplar or aspen. That way you can see it. These cards are really glossy. And I have to use my light, so I do apologize. Just letting you look at that really quick. Now, not yet. So, the aspen poplar, or the white poplar or aspen, I should say, is connected to the white stag. And this is the crone aspect of the goddess, as well as Ahern the hunter, Crononus the green man. This is about adversary. So these trees are very hardy and they are fast growing. They're resistant. So they offer us the energy of courage and that of endurance, because that is what we need to face our challenges that come to us. This card often indicates, or this often indicates that you are dealing with adversary. So if you are dealing with adversary, excuse me, having some storms in your life and things like that, this is telling you that you have what is within you to make it through this. You need to let go of what's no longer yours. A lot of people hold on to memories and hold on to situations and things such as that we need to let go of. We end up unconsciously carrying tons of baggage that we no longer need. So it's time to let that go. For this being a full moon, this is wonderful for that, because there are things that we have that actually drain us, that actually deplete us of our energy, so we're not able to do those things that we love. Most of us have regular, everyday jobs, and that can be very demanding. And we need to learn how to rest and how to nurture ourselves so we don't deplete ourselves. So this is, this is encouragement that you can go forward. You're strong enough. You have the inner, you have that inner strength to help you. The message of this Om is telling us to, we need to prepare for the winter in our lives. We need to take stock in our life. We need to see what we have produced, what we have done. We need to make sure that it's still, everything that we're spending our energy on and spending our time on is going toward where we are focused. Also, especially now, this is the new year, it is a good time to kind of be present in the moment, be present within yourself, not have tunnel vision, to be, take in your environment of what you're around. And this is the year of changes, so it's really important that we understand that everything affects our energy. We have to look at our environment we're in. We have to see those things that are holding us back, okay? It's like preparing the garden, right? You have to make sure that, if you want a nice garden, you have to make sure that you are letting it grow that is more in line with the ecosystem there. We have to work with our soul, with the soil, with our environment, with everything. Gardening just isn't throwing some seeds into the dirt and saying, well, I hope it grows. It's more than that. It's about preparation. It's about being responsible for yourself and your future. But in order for you to pave that road out for the future, you're going to have to take a moment and make those plans and focus that energy and make those kind of hard decisions that we need to make. Is being self-responsible. You know, this is the year 7 that we're coming into, and this is a very independent number. The number 7 is about sovereignty. It's about that independence. And this is saying that, you know what? If you're upset you don't have any food for the winter, well, that's your fault. You should have planned for that. You should have made those choices and decisions and made all the preparations in order to have what you need. So that is a very, very good card as we are coming into 2023. So next we have the moth and eucalyptus, an ending. And that is the death moth. Let me show you this card up close. This is so beautiful. Y'all, these cards are, I love them. And they feel good. They're not as thick as I wanted them, but they feel good. But I do like these cards. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is an ending. So this is saying that, you know, there is something that is taking its leave in your life, whether this be a relationship, maybe a job, maybe, you know, you've been doing something for a while and you're just kind of burnt out and you notice that, you know, it's time to go on. Maybe it's something that you've been beating your head up against the wall and it's just time to go. This is the number 13 on here, and I really want to talk about this because this is connected to the death card. So this is about a transition. The death card is not about death as, you know, oh my gosh, somebody's dying. Oh, you know, it is about the death of something that no longer serves. You know, that transition. It's transitioning from one existence and to another, from, you know, one matter to another, one place to another. The eucalyptus is a symbol of protection. So, and this helps, you know, this can aid against ailments. Eucalyptus is highly used in healing and herbology. So, you know, we take the healing properties that it has, and we can use it in, you know, other than just the healing. So this is protection from ailment. So we have the power to emerge more powerful than we were. This is really awesome. This energy right here. Oh my goodness. Wonderful, wonderful. So, you know, this is saying that, you know, for this card, you know, you have to be adaptable for change. There's a lot of changes that's coming. There's a lot of things that are shifting, and you need to learn how to adapt to those and go with that flow. You know, sometimes we're just attached to stuff. You know, we're attached to people, to things. I mean, we can be that way, and it's just a time that we have to be serious with ourselves. We have to stand up and just take self-responsibility and just go from there. I want to talk about this card on the bottom of the deck. This is the 5 of Cups. And if you'll notice, he's sitting there and he's looking at, and he's in black, so this means he's mourning. He's looking at these 3 cups that are knocked over, but he's got 2 behind him. So that's a choice. He could either say, you know what, this is gone, this is over with, I have 2 left, let me take these and let me go on home. Because if you'll see, there's a castle behind him. He can easily step over that. Normally this card, there is a bridge in the background. Yeah, there's a bridge right there. There's a bridge. So with saying that, the 5 of Cups is one of those cards that says to us that we have a choice. We have a choice that we can either, you know, let go of what's gone and rejoice in what we have and be grateful from what we have, or we can just sit and wallow in our pain. The Five of Cups, it suggests that you're stuck in the past and you can't let go. Old wounds, bitter memories, resentments, those kind of things that flood our minds, those kind of things that, bring in that negative. If things aren't going your way, there is new possibilities waiting for you, but only when you're ready. That's just it. You have to be ready. You have to be ready for all this. You're the one that has to be ready to step up and take and take the path again, to take that journey, the journey of the soul. So you need to be more open to the brighter side of life. It's really hard right now. The past 2 years have been really harsh. It's been really harsh. And, we can change this. We just have to want to. There are possibilities that we can turn things around, but we have to see them. And, and that goes for everybody else. You can't, what is the saying? You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So, or lead the horse to water. So first in our past, we have the Page of Pentacles. And this is studying, this is looking at, the Page of Pentacles brings us a new idea of something that can make us money, of material. So that being in the past, that means that there's something that has come around, maybe an idea, a fresh idea, a new idea of something new, something that you were studying on. This could, for those that have been going to school. This is about educating. This is about knowledge that will financially support you in the future. And right now we have the Six of Swords. So we are going away from those hard times into calmer waters. You see the rough water? The rough waters are over here, but the calmer waters, and that's where he's going. It is about leaving those things that are just, traumatizing us, that just no longer fit in our life. The past 2 years have been a lot. It's just like, it's like the Groundhog movie. It was just every day. It was just, over and over, this, that, the other. Craziness. It was craziness. So now we're wanting to move past that. Six, remember, it's that give and take energy. So that could be about relationships that you have. You're the one that's giving it all. You're the one that's doing the most work in the relationship. Relationships are a two-way street. And I've had to, I love people, but I've had to just, let them go, because they wanted friends, but they didn't want to be a friend. You want followers. You don't want friends. And, and friends don't do that. Friends are there for you. But, I don't know. I'm not a follower kind of person. So I kind of, I get into those situations and I have to let those people go, because that's crazy. That's egocentric, and that shows where, their wounds are and what they're doing. And that's okay. That's okay. But I'm going to take care of me right over here. So what we have, that is coming up for us is the Fool. So there's a new, look at this card. This is so cute. I love this card. You see the sun poking out of the clouds, and he's got the starry sky in his umbrella. He still has his bag with him, and he's got his faithful companion. So this is, the energy that we're moving into, and taking that chance. So there could be an opportunity that can come and help you. An opportunity that you'll have to take a leap of faith on. New possibilities coming to you. It could involve a job as well. Some of you that have went to school and studied for something, and you've been working for that, and now you just like, that's no longer something that you want to do. you are now moving away from that. Maybe you have studied, maybe you have was trying to learn something new, but here it just seems from this could be a new job, a new relationship. I'm feeling this is more in lines of money making or material. This is a collective reading, so I'm not going to push it anyway because it's collective, but this does have something that you may be changing your mind and going a different route. It could be moving, and things such as that. So, and that's what, this is these opportunities that will help us. So our worry is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, sitting there waiting for the ship to roll in. Number 2 is about partnerships, and it's a feminine number. So here with this card, especially this being in the fear, it's like you're waiting for something to happen so you can go forward. You're waiting for this, you're waiting for that. We can't do that. We can't just sit there and say, oh, when this happens, we will do this. When this happens, we will do that. So, you can't have that. You will miss your opportunity if you're not paying attention. If you're if you're looking down and so using tunnel vision and not seeing around you, you will miss the opportunity. So next, this is actually, oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? The Artist. Huh, that is beautiful. So for this one, this is our environment. So this is the Artist. So that is where you're going to prosper, in an environment where you can be creative. Look at do you see the wings on his feet right here? This could be messages when you're in a place where you can create, when you can allow your mind to relax and to be out of stress. It allows more creativity and more ideas to flow to you. Also, it helps you with clear communication. It helps you aim and focus where you want to go. Your environment is so important. So, next we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is in the advice. You'll see that's kind of, this is a celebration. This is a time to come together, and is a time to celebrate. So the advice here is to, acknowledge the work that you've done. We have all went through, oh my goodness, the past. And I know I keep saying this, but I keep saying this because I see it in other people. I see the harm that has come from the past 2 years of abuse that we have received. And here it's saying that, we need to change our attitude to gratitude. And we need to celebrate those things that we have accomplished, that we do have, that, those things that we have succeeded in, those friendships that we love, that keep up with us, that nourish us, those kind of things. Because this allows us in that environment, when we are able to, communicate as we need to communicate, and, create what we need to create in order to express our, our abilities, our innermost, our divine purposes, so to speak. We are able to rejoice. It's like I've told my children, if you can't take care of something that you consider a piece of crap, then you don't deserve anything better than that. So it's about being humble and being grateful for what we have. Oh, then we have the King of Cups. What a wonderful card. The King of Cups is a generous man. He is somebody that is in touch with his emotions, with his feelings. What a wonderful reading we're having right off of this Cancer full moon. It's about understanding our emotions, being able to be with them and understanding them. You know, he's welcoming, he's smiling, he's at ease. He's this, you know, cups are about being able to have that emotional fulfillment, but not as an, oh, I have the love of my life. No, it is all around. It is physical. It is all of this. Are you physically happy? The things that you physically do, does it make your body happy? The thoughts that you have in your mind, is it making you happy? This is us working our way into this. Here we are. We're trying to figure, this is our past. We're trying to figure out, we're moving away from the stressors. We're taking, an opportunity comes to us. So we have to take a chance on ourselves. We can't wait for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity. We have to understand that we are our environment. And in order to get the messages, the spiritual messages that we seek, you know, from our meditations and things like that, we're going to have to be in an environment that is going to support that. Oh, I had some cards fall out, but that's too many. That's only because my hands are small and this deck is big. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple. Okay, there's one. All right, so we have Messenger of Earth. Here we go again. So there's something that is coming to you, that there's an opportunity that's coming to you that's going to help you financially. You know, for I know a lot of people, I've seen like a change in job that would be more like a maybe even a promotion, something stepping up into a new role, one that's going to bring you more money, or things that materially will be better. You know, here, let's take this one here. That kept on it. Oh, love. The number 6 card. Love. This is the Lover's card in the original tarot. And this, oh my goodness. This is telling us that we need to honor who we are. All aspects of ourselves. We need to have that animalistic side balanced with our physical side. Remember, this is give and take. 6 is give and take. It's about, you know, not giving too much. It's a harmony, living in harmony. And I'm just going to lay this right there. Living in harmony. That is going to help us. Living in harmony begins within and goes without. So, what a great reading. What a great reading. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I will leave my details at the end. Again, thank you so much for listening and watching the Astro Tarot show. And I'll see you back next week. Many blessings and merry part till we merry meet again.